Hi everybody, it's Susan from Sunrise Quilt Studio, and today I'm going to be working on a table runner for fall. So I hope you'll stay with me and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, down here on my table I have a stack of fabric that's already cut, and I have my pattern and I have my worksheet. This was something I had to kind of work out. I did this last night around 8:30. I decided I needed to make a table runner for fall, and I wanted to make some leaves and kind of scatter them along the table runner, but I wanted something that's going to go together pretty fast. So my table fits a table runner that is between 12 and 18 inches wide and 48 inches long. So I decided to do 6-inch blocks and alternate my leaves, and then alternate them with the 9 patch. And originally I had the 9 patch with color pieces going like this, but it looked kind of busy. So I decided to remove these 2 in each block and kind of open up some more background space. So this is what I came up with. Then I had to decide on fabric, and I bought these at a quilt show, and I believe these were either snow dyed fabrics or ice dyed fabrics. I don't remember which, but this was the bundle that I bought. And so you can see we had 5 different colors. There's a reddish, this one is green, orange, well this one is green too. One of these, when you open up, it's more yellow. I think it's this one. This one's more yellow, but they're all multicolored. But they kind of lean to one direction. This one leans a little bit more green. This is blue and purple. This is orange and red. More yellows and blues, greens, reds. And then this one is mostly reds and blues, which, you know, you put those together, you get purples, and there's some yellow in there. But I thought this was a good selection of fall colors. And so I came up with my design here. And I've got 8 leaves, and so I'm going to do each color twice, and then these here will be a mixture of colors of, you know, the blocks. So I cut 6 pieces from each one of these fabrics. These are 2.5-inch squares, so I cut those from these fabrics, and then I'll just mix and match as I go. So anyway, I'm going to get started with these leaves, and these leaves are the apple leaf pattern that's from the Stash Buster series, so you can go back and find that. Only I redid the pattern. This was the original here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Okay, here's the original pattern. It had a big triangle here. Well, I decided to break it up, and you can see here, just adding those 2 extra seams there just makes it easier and quicker to go together. So I'm going to go ahead and use this design here instead of this one. So I'm using triangle paper, and then I cut out the background squares and which go along with the triangle paper, and then these are for the 9 patch. So I'm going to adjust the camera and get started. Okay, so I am going to start by doing all of the half square triangles, and so I'm going to put my fabrics right sides together. So since these are dyed fabrics, I just have to decide which side I like the best. And then I'm going to layer these and then sew along the dotted lines. Okay, so now I'm going to cut on the solid lines of the paper, and then I'll tear off the paper and press, and I'll have all my half square triangles. So I'm just going to start on the outside. Okay, so I have all the pieces cut out from the half square triangle paper, and I've got them laid out. So this block is ready to go together. This is the apple leaf block, and in the original pattern this was all one big triangle, and then we had the square and two small triangles attached to it, and then we sewed them together. So I just switched this into a 4-patch. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these together in rows, and then sew the rows together just like a normal 9-patch, and I'll just do that for all of the leaf blocks, and then I'll move on to the other 9-patch blocks. Okay, I'm ready to work on the 9 patches now, and here is one that I've got laid out. I had decided to just do a diagonal line across instead of doing these 2 pieces also with that fabric in it. So that way I have more background, kind of break things up a little bit, kind of give your eye a place to rest. So I'm just going to sew these together in a regular 9-patch fashion, and once I get those all done, then I'll be able to put the blocks together into the finished table runner. Here is the completed table runner, and I'm pretty happy with that. Putting the border on it made a big difference, and that did take, I was able to get that out of a fat quarter, and it didn't use up the entire fat quarter, about half of it. I cut 6 1.5-inch strips, and that covered everything, so that turned out well. So I'm happy with this, and now all I have to do is quilt it, and that'll be ready to go on the table. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video comes up. And in the meantime, I hope you're all staying safe and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. For more quilting ideas, click on the video links. And to keep up with my latest projects, click on the subscribe button. I hope to see you again soon.